What's up, guys? Welcome back to Midwest Acres, and I'm going to show you a little end of the summer tour. It's not quite the end of the summer, but we're almost there. And I harvested all my corn, and I got a lot of tomatoes, I got a lot of zucchini. Let's go check out one of the zucchinis. But I'm going to show you, let me show you this lid on two guys. I don't know if you guys can see them. There's one, there's another one. But anyways, a lot of people are wondering why I do all this stuff, because I got a lot of animals here too. A lot of animals. As you can see, there's the turkeys. I got a pig back there, some goats. Everybody gets along here in Midwest Acres. But I'm gonna show you or tell you why I do all these things. Let me go back to a story when I was like 8 years old. 7, 8 years old. Grew up in the city. My dad bought me my first bike. I think I was like at 5 years old. And the work ethic my dad put in me was crazy. Everybody say hi to Cody. There's Rose. But the work ethic my father put in me was insane. Now, I don't know if it's because I was born in the 80s and I grew up in the 80s and 90s. My ethic was incredible with work. I don't know, because when I go to work every day, everybody talks about their kids playing video games. Video games here, video games there. I hear more stories about their kids going to the video store, buying video games and buying parts for their new game systems they got. I'm gonna tell you a story when I was like 7 years old. No, 7 years old, I had my bike. My dad bought it. Man, I cherished that bike. I knew how hard my dad worked. My dad worked his ass off. Sorry for my language. He worked really hard. And when something happened to my dad, or to my bike, like, let's say I had a flat tire. I didn't bother my dad, because I know he worked so hard. So you know what I did? There used to be a store called Kmart. I don't know if you guys remember Kmart. I used to drive my bike, me and my brother, we used to go to Kmart. And I'm grateful that I had an older brother to teach me a lot of things, because he taught me a lot of things. And we went to Kmart, we bought an inner tube, and we changed our bike tire ourselves. Nowadays, kids don't do that. They don't. They want to go to the store to buy video games. That is one of the main reasons why I got this place. Because I want my kids, my two boys, to know how to do stuff on their own. Responsibility, take care of things like animals, growing a plant, no matter what kind of plant it is. You know, I want them to be self-sufficient. I want them, if they get stuck on the road, to be able to change their tire of their car. I don't want them to depend. I don't want them to depend on other people. You know, even if they help me here at Midwest Acres, maybe 40% of the time, 30% of the time, they're watching me. They're watching me grow. They're watching me grow these beautiful peppers. Look at these peppers. Insane, pretty insane, huh? Pretty insane. These peppers are pretty. Look at these guys. Now that's because I pruned them, but they're pretty insane. These are full of all peppers. They're watching me grow the peppers. They're watching me grow this insane tomato plant that's over 15 feet tall. They're watching me take care of it. They're watching me grow celery. They're watching me grow celery. They're watching me grow parsley. They're watching me grow string beans. They're watching me grow cucumbers, pickles, onions. They're watching me. They're watching me plant the seed in the ground. They're watching me care for it. They're watching me, you know, care for it while it grows. And they're watching me produce a fruit. Look at that eggplant. You see, guys? That's what it's about. And believe it or not, hopefully my theory is true and correct, that while they're watching me care for all these guys, that gives them a sense of work ethic. You know, not to depend on the grocery store. depend on yourself. You know, look at these. I got arugula, crazy Swiss chard, you know, insane corn. I've been having corn every day, tomato pumpkin patch, growing our own pumpkins. We don't have to buy pumpkins from the store. We don't need to depend on a grocery store for Halloween. We make our own Halloween. Squash. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you can see the squash here. So that's basically what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Independence. Teaching your family that you guys could do it on your own. You know, just like when I was growing up, I was too afraid to ask my dad to change that tire, to fix that tire. My dad never taught me how to fix a tire. I watched him fix tires in the, you know, when I was a kid, watching, but he never showed me step by step on how to fix the tire. I kept on paying attention, watching him. Even if I was watching him through the window, I probably bought like 2-3 inner tubes that day, because you know what? I probably made a mistake the first time, but off that mistake, I learned how to do it the right way, and I figured it out. And that's how you learn, off of your mistakes and doing it on your own. I didn't want to depend on my dad because I wanted to do it on my own. I wanted to prove it to my dad that I could do it on my own. I didn't ask him to take me to Kmart to buy that inner tube. I did it on my own. I drove my bike there. I knew I had a leak, pumped a little bit of air in it, went there, bought an inner tube or bought a patch, whatever I did. I used to do everything on my own because I was too afraid to ask my dad, because I knew how hard he worked. My dad would have fixed it for me. He would have done everything. My father did everything for me. But I was too afraid to ask him. Not that I was afraid. I didn't want to bother him because I knew he worked so hard for his family, and I didn't want to put that extra stress on. So that's the moral of the story today, and I hope you guys understand the meaning. You know, back then we used to go to the store to buy inner tubes and tires for our bikes. Nowadays it seems like all these kids, they're buying video games. Stay away from the video games, guys. Get back with earth, yourself, and let's get going. All right, guys, welcome back to Midwest Acres. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys soon. We're gonna have more videos yet to come. I'll talk to you guys later.